Well, the long and the short of it is they were going to build a car in 1959, and they got together with Porsche. Zagato got together with Porsche and said, "Let's build it now." And there's the car. It's the donor car is a 61 356 donor car. They essentially take the steel off the top and throw it into a dumpster and put that beautiful aluminum body on it. And the engine, the donor car was a Super 90. It was built up to not 90 horsepower, but a little more, 125 by John Wilhoit recently. And, the car was delivered a year ago. We've been working on it for an additional year to kind of get it into the shape we wanted it to be in, and it is now perfection.
It is the most Italian thing ever to take something German and give it to you incomplete.
No, it was complete. It was incomplete. It just... like any project, Zuckerman and I looked at the project and said, this is good. We can make it really great now. It's beautiful to look at, but mechanically it's not where we want it to be. And we thought if we kind of put the time and money and the energy into this, that, later on, maybe years down the line, someone will recognize that. And it's worth it. And it is. Like, you get in this car now, it is so light. I compared it to driving a potato chip. So it's 125 horsepower. You feel like you're in a Diet Coke can. That's how thin and light everything feels. Oops. And it just hums. It sets off car alarms. It is an incredible car that wheel drive next to, Jerry's 4Cams, the 550s, maybe his Abarth Carrera GTL. And, at 1/6 the price of one of those cars. It's really an incredible thing. Yet it has the reliability of an early 60s 356. But the sound is very similar. It's really a great thing.
I have never rebuilt a 356 engine or had one rebuilt. Is the price to horsepower ratio as bad with a 356 as it is with a 911, where you go, how did this little 4-cylinder engine become this expensive?
This is generally the 356 engine is a cheaper rebuild. Okay. Now, John Wilhoit doesn't know the word cheaper.
Right.
But he is the guy. He's considered in our group, and I think in Porsche circles, as the maestro. He's one of those guys who delivers a car and you get it and everything's right. And there are only a couple of these guys right now who know how to do that. Like, where you get in and so many cars. Have you ever gotten a car that comes back from the mechanic and the horn doesn't work?
Yeah.
The light, and this does not happen with this guy. He puts these cars together, he makes them right, he keeps them until they're working up to his standards, and then he delivers them. And he knocked this one out of the park. He crushed it.
Well, the good news is Spike's been saying for fucking 2.5 months, there's no way you're going to fit in the car. Zuckerman can't really fit in the car.
I didn't think
You're not going to fit in the car. And I pretty much was like, okay, it looks tiny. Yeah, I'm not going to fit in the car. But then I go over to the garage, and guess what? Your boy fits in the car. And not only
how tall are you, Matt?
I'm 6'3". I fit in the car.
So
I took my shoes off though, so I get an extra 1.5 inches, on the bottom of my feet without shoes. But I fit in the car, and not only that, it was reasonably comfortable. I could go for an hour or two in that thing, and it would be all right. And yeah,
the Zagato seats are very flat. I'm sure you felt that, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was not the most supportive seat out there.
That's just the way they are.
I just fit.
But yeah, we'll definitely let you drive it.
I just want to have a quick little go. A quick little go just to see what it's like, because it seems fire. There it is for size next to the Morgan. There it is right there.
Let me put it this way. I drove with my neighbor, and he had his GT2 RS, and I kept up with him just fine.